Right, so I figured I'd do a tiny little preview on the mixer, the new multi-block in IE. Also there's a turret over there and a bunch of other stuff that we're not going to look at today. Recipe for it looks currently something like this. It's a scaffold structure underneath with a bit of piping, a bunch of sheet metal, and a few engineering blocks. And the finished structure looks sort of like this. Has a fluid input on the side. Probably going to put a pipe here as well. Fluid output at the front. It gets its input over the back or the side as well, and has a power input up top here. And then it has this little arm that's holding the massive whisk agitator, whatever you want to call it. So first we're going to do is chuck in some materials. Those go in? Yes, those went in, which store in these slots. And then we're gonna add some water. And as you can see, nothing happens because I didn't turn it on yet. Derp. But now it's mixing, and you can see how it's slowly mixing it into something else. It doesn't show up in the GUI here yet because it's too little fluid and it's a pretty big tank. Should probably optimize that at some point. But it's making liquid concrete out of water, sand, gravel, and clay. And as you can see, those materials last for a bit. That's why they have like a gauge in between them. It works similarly to the blast furnace. Oh, also it needs double the sand. I forgot about that. It's kind of like the blast furnace, except that it ticks down. It goes from brown, which is solid basically, to blue, which is solution. And yeah, slowly but surely it's filling this up with concrete as the water drains. In this special case, this recipe, 1 clay ball, 1 piece of gravel, and 2 sand are enough for half a bucket of concrete, which reflects the actual concrete recipe to make a block. So we have a barrel which already has some in it, but might as well add a bit more. And then we grab a bucket of concrete, and we can pour it out. And it very slowly spreads out. And then it settles and goes even and slowly turns hard. And if you're standing in it while it dries out, you're getting concrete feet, which completely prevent you from moving unless you happen to have a tool on you that can break the concrete. So yeah, that's the new multi-block to make that concrete, which is part of the new home defense update to IE.